Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wild and Wingless. Tonight I got with myself, Tommy Robertson. Tommy, how are you?
I'm good, mate. Thank you for having me on board tonight.
No, that's all right. I tried so hard to get a hold of Tommy before we went to the Queensland title. He was so busy, unfortunately, we didn't get it, but I got him now, which is great. Um, Tommy, you've almost come out of nowhere this year with some pretty great results. Picking up some wins and all the rest. How's the Wingless dream been treating you so far?
It's been pretty good, actually. This is the third year now, so a couple of half seasons we did, and then this is probably our first full big season that
Yeah,
we've done.
yeah, right.
Um,
Well, I'll tell you what. Tell us how you got started. Give us that brief history of racing, where you got started to where you are today.
well, basically, this is the old man's fault while we're doing this. He started dirt mods, well, street sedans before that, but dirt mods, and then we had a bit of a break, and then my brother Lockie, we first got the first wingless in 2016, 2017 or something like that. Um, and yeah, just from there, we just grew the passion from it, from obviously through dad, and yeah, we love it.
All right, so just break us down. So you said before you've had a few half seasons. So when did you first start driving?
Probably, I think it was 2022. Uh, yeah, 2022 or 2023,
Yep.
I think.
And
Yeah.
then you raced half a season. Now, were you sharing a car with Lockie then, or you guys had your own cars?
No, we had our own cars. Yeah.
Oh, mate, Dad's got money. Love it. All right. So you both had your own cars. Then you went half season. So this would be your first year that we went full out into a
Yes.
championship
This is
run.
like
Yeah.
full commitment year. Yeah.
Right. So obviously, and as I said to you before, I sort of knew of Lockie. I ran in, well, not ran into him, but I ran across him when we came up there a couple of years ago, run the King of the Ring plus state title afterwards, met your father and all the rest. And I do, as I said, I remember this 57 sticking out to me, but Lockie was actually the 47, you were the 57 car.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, all right. So you guys got started doing that, and then he's obviously gone over west to try and be an adult. Why would you want to do that? But yeah, so he's still racing over there, but that's pretty cool. But at least
Yeah,
he's got
no,
some.
it's pretty cool. Like the Kings have been really good to him and giving him a good opportunity to drive one of their cars.
Yeah,
And he obviously he ran the Australian title there just recently, so that was pretty cool to see.
yeah. But it's also given you a chance now. You've stepped out of Big Brother's shadows, and mate, you've been coming on guns this year. Like, talk to me about this season for you. Like, what the season's been like. Any highlights?
So yeah, basically with the off season leading up to this season, we basically thought, all right, we're going to have a good crack at this year, and in Queensland, obviously, we're
Hmm.
going to just stick to Queensland this year. We're going to have a good crack. We went through everything, like our whole package, the shocks, the bars, everything. We did a good lot of research, and we come out pretty strong at the start of the season. Um, I think it was the first or second night out, we were straight on the podium.
Yep.
So we're like, all right, we're going all right here. And then it was just podium after podium. Um, Probably the highlight for this year would have to be getting my first ever feature win.
Yeah.
I had a couple of podiums last season, and obviously starting up in this season as well. But yeah, ticking off those first couple of wins, that was pretty special for not only me, but for mum and dad. They pour their heart and soul into this sport,
Yep.
just like I do and my brother does. Yeah, so it was a pretty special moment for the whole family.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. So what is it? I mean, you've only raced wingless, I guess,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Never raced anything else.
never raced anything else. And that's a pretty cool thing to say. Like, two half seasons and straight to a full season, already picking off feature
Yeah.
wins, getting podiums. Like, that's pretty impressive. A lot of people that I know in New South Wales, for example, race for many years without getting a podium or a win. What would you say you've enjoyed about wingless the most? Like,
Um, Probably the car numbers we get.
hmm
It's it is good to race against good car numbers, like large car numbers. Like the weekend we had, what, I think 25 cars,
yep,
and it's really cool to see like Lido come up and Batesy come up and um, sort of just compare yourself to them and see what kind of speed you've got compared to those guys. So that I do like that aspect of the wingless racing and how good like those guys are.
yep.
Sort of look up to them in a sort of way.
Blind, I would love to hear that, by the way. That'd be awesome.
Oh
Yeah, he's going to love that.
yeah, of
Um,
course he will.
so, okay, within saying that, how did you think you stacked up against those boys?
Pretty well actually. Like
Yeah,
me and Blido had a pretty good couple of battles there, and I gave Batesy a good run for the money in I think one of the heat races or something like that. Yeah, we had a pretty good battle there. So obviously he got me, and obviously the likes of Scott Thompson as well.
yeah,
He's uh, he's come back and set the bar again, which is it is good to see, but it's just all right. We've got to sort of figure out our stuff from here.
yep. No, he was quite. Yeah, as I said to him the other day, that was quite an entertaining race. That feature, like I didn't know if he did that on purpose. I don't think anyone does it on purpose to lose a big lead and then you know, I think there was the closest win in T-Bar history
Yeah,
was the gap between him and O'Connell. But yeah, nevertheless. So okay, you got a chance to race against the Queensland title. You was your first Queensland title, which as well.
yeah, yeah.
How did you think? So going into it, was there a lot of nerves about it being a huge event, or did you take it like any other race?
I sort of like to take it as just any other race sort of thing. But obviously, yeah, there is those nerves there. You've got a few more heavy hitters coming up, and there's a title on the line. And I've obviously been at a fair few titles, just never actually raced at one. So I know sort of the feeling and sort of the passion that goes in behind it, and
Yep.
sort of everybody wants to take home that number one spot.
Do you looking back on how the Queensland title went? Is there anything you'd change for that feature race, or do you think you guys pretty much threw everything at it?
No, there's probably lots. Looking back at the video, it probably changed a hell of a lot. Talking to obviously the people that are behind me and talking to the old man about it, like there's probably a fair few things that we should have changed, and um, look whether they could have helped or hindered us. Who knows? But yeah, that's definitely could have changed some stuff with that.
Yeah, right. Okay. So with that being you said, you've had your first state title now, and as I said, what did you finish, seventh?
Yes, yeah,
Look at that, remembered. So you're still inside the top 10, just outside the top 5. I think that's an excellent, especially
yeah,
when you look at the field. Like, yeah, okay, you guys didn't get 40 odd cars there, but what you guys did have, you had like at least 10 cars that could have won it. Like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong, you had some serious good competition there. Both O'Connell boys, as you said, some New South Wales guys come up. It was definitely it was a race that was going to put on, and they put on a show. You guys did a great job. Um, would you almost go ahead and say that T-Bar is your favourite track?
Definitely now, as it's the closest track, and obviously it's been putting on some mega racing for
Yeah.
not only wingless but a few other the categories. Like they had that modified Australian title there. They had the late model Australian title there. Um, the 410 title there in November. So
Hmm.
I think that's going to be pretty mega. Like there's going to be some people going to that one. Which
Yep.
so yeah, no, the whole team at High Tech Toowoomba Speedway, Rhino and the Harris family, they've put their heart and soul into this, and they should be proud of themselves. And like they've done a really good job of the place.
Yeah, it's I tell you, it's pretty cool when you can speak to people and like even wingless cars. As much as people try and put us into a category of canteen cars or budget divisions, whatever it is, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
mate, we turn tires, we burn tires. If we have a rubbish track, we can destroy thousands of dollars worth of tires very quickly.
yeah.
But one of the good things is when I talk to people from who race at TVR, they'll, yeah, hey man, put a new tire on for that feature. I still got tits. And it's like, how awesome is that? You race for 30 laps. In your case, you guys went longer than 30 laps, but the tires were untouched. That
Oh
just
yeah, it was good.
goes to show that the track you guys have is just quality. So well done. Lucky for you guys to be there. Um,
Yeah.
what is it about T-Bar that you like? Do you like the bank? Is it the shortness of it, the aggressive banking? What is it about it you like?
Definitely the banking and like obviously the shortness of it. Um, I sort of like how we get not just the same track week in, week out. So some weeks it could be on the bottom, some weeks it could be through the middle, some weeks you'd be banging the boards down. Especially in wingless, that's pretty big to say, like banging the boards down at Toowoomba. Um, it's just sort of get a mixed variety, and I sort of like that, and that challenge you as a driver, and I like taking that challenge on. Like, can we nail this track tonight? Like, we don't
Yeah.
know what we're going to get. Can we nail it? So I do like that.
Do you like running the boards?
I do like running the boards. Yeah,
If you could run anywhere, is it you always go high, or you sort of
I would go high any
yeah.
day. any day
Right.
of the week. If I've obviously got the car and got the confidence, I'll bang the board down.
It was interesting on that Queensland title 1 and 2 sort of had that mid groove going through it, and it caught a lot of cars out. But if you stuck
Yeah,
your front left in there,
yeah,
it
it
sort
just
of was
throws
like
you around.
sort of swung you around. I was thinking, I wonder who's going to pick that up pretty quickly, and pretty sure it was
Yeah.
Scotty T that picked it up quickly. But
Oh yeah, he'd be the first person to sort of nail those kind of things.
yeah, how did you find that?
Yeah, it's pretty challenging. Obviously, like I, I don't have a lot of experience, so I don't really know that feeling, and I've only just started experience like when it's starting to take rubber
Oh yeah,
and all that kind of stuff. Like when it's starting to smell, like when you can start smelling it, when you can start feeling the tires start gripping up and taking rubber. So
tell
I've
me
still
about that. I've never spoken to anyone about this. All right, so explain to us what you're feeling when that happens.
so not, normally you can smell it
Yeah,
before you sort of feel it, and you sort of just search around. And normally it's obviously through the middle or on the bottom or whatever.
yep,
It just goes from like glass slick, and then it just starts heating up that much. It's just starting to take up rubber, and you just all of a sudden you just get this grip and just get this launch. But then
really,
you obviously you got to be um, sort of easier on the throttle. You don't want to be sort of blowing it through, because then that's obviously start when you start killing tires.
yeah.
So that's my understanding of it.
Yeah, right. And then of course, when you find the rubber, everyone else finds the rubber, and then it becomes one lane track, and it's not
Yeah,
fun.
and then
Yeah.
no passing going on. So
No, no, that's terrible. That's terrible. Fair enough. So, who's out there at the moment? You haven't raced against Lockie. He hasn't come back. You reckon he's going to come back? I've got to have a show with him shortly too to catch up with him. So don't tell us everything. But he should come back one day to race. Yeah.
over in Queensland, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been back a couple of times now.
To
He
race?
did. Yeah, he did the 6th of December race at Toowoomba right at the start of the season.
Oh, I must have missed him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we ran. I think um, yeah, it was King of the Ring.
What was King of the Ring? Was it?
It was King of the Ring. Yeah, we ran two cars, so I ran third, he ran fifth.
Oh, there you go. You beat him already. You shown him who's
Yeah.
best. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, but besides beating him, well, I guess he's the person. Is he the only guy like you want to beat? Who else out there you feel like you have to beat?
Obviously, yeah, that's sort of just the brotherly love sort of thing. You always want to try and beat him, and I don't know, probably yeah, Scotty Thompson. He'd be probably another one. Casey sort of when he's racing wingless, or Casey and Cody,
Yeah.
um, when they're racing wingless, they sort of set the benchmark on the good nights. And yeah, there is a few in Queensland that are coming up. They're sort of faster, so that sort of keeps me thinking. And I've got to try and do better here. And obviously you got Potsy, and he's
Yeah.
there every week. Steve Cox, he's there every week, and it's sort of yeah, or even Lockie Eggins, he's finished
He's come
second
up.
behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's started to find some real speed lately.
yeah. Well, he's got a lot of knowledge behind him, like Ray Eggins. He's been doing it for many years
Many
now.
years,
So
yeah, from the start. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
right.
no, it is good to see, and it's always good to sort of have that in your back of the mind. Like you got to always think, and got to always be on your toes with this, especially with this class, how close it is. Like
Yep.
everyone is on even playing field, so it realistically comes down to driver and setup.
Yep. Yep.
So which is great.
That's true. So you got any pre-race superstitions? Anything yet?
Not really. Just jump in the ute and go to the next racetrack.
There you go.
That's basically it. You
Is
just
it no glove
let's
on
go.
before the other? No special way to get in the car? No.
Nah, through the top, through the side. It doesn't really matter. You just jump in and you start
Easy
ripping it.
has it. Nice, nice. All right. So you prefer a juiced up track or a slick track? Where are we going?
Um, I'm pretty both. Like I'm getting better at obviously the slickest sort of tracks, but obviously I did a lot of racing in Lismore last season,
Hmm.
so that was always like heavy, rough. So I did enjoy that, and I did learn pretty quickly how to sort of race on a juiced up, heavy sort of track, a rough track.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't mind the roughness, bit of character in it, bit of lumps and bumps. Um, just basically don't like any tracks that start taking tires. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
mean, who
expensive
does?
as
As
a
a
race.
race, nah, it's no fun. Like
Yeah,
the tire
like
shops,
and one lane race tracks. Like I don't. I like Kingaroy the other weekend. That was just a one lane racetrack.
Yep.
I'm not obviously not suited for Kingaroy, so well, I've been there 3 times now, and yeah, all 3 times the DNF to feature.
Oh,
So that's
really?
saying something, yeah.
Jeez. Is that from Rex or from mechanical?
Well, the last time, 2 weeks ago would have been. Yeah, so the weekend before the Queensland title last tour
Yeah.
there, we had a club round,
Yep.
and it took rubber into feature, and yeah, popped the right rear.
Oh, I think I spoke to Cohen O'Toole about that, and he told me it's taking rubber.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so hard, man, when it takes rubber, especially how much tyres are these days. It really takes the fun out of racing. As
it
much as
does.
people go, we're just here to have fun. No, not at the
Uh,
expense of a right rear. I remember when we were racing in Sydney, I shouldn't say the track would get in trouble, but we were going through like 2 right rears, 2 left rears, and a steer tyre at night. It's like, and they call us
yeah,
canteen cars. It's just,
yeah.
killed you. Um, all right, so you've had a good season. Whereabouts are you finishing the championship? 'Cause you guys have wrapped up your championship now, haven't you?
Nah, so we've still got one
Wh-
round left in Gladstone.
Oh, geez, Gladstone.
Yeah, on the 6th of June.
Are you going?
Yeah,
I was
so
going to
yeah,
say, you're going to have
hopefully.
to go, aren't you? It's the last round of the championship. You're going to go try. Who's leading? Is it Potsy leading?
No, I'm still leading.
Oh, you're leading.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Jeez, where do I get Potsy from?
He's 30 points behind me in second, so it's pretty close.
I'm going to have to put up the points score on this now and work out why I had it wrong. Oh, because you're at the top, and then he's on
Yeah,
the. Yeah,
and then
okay,
it comes
that's.
goes down from
Yeah,
there.
I've read it wrong. Okay, that's right. Yes, yes. Well, that's pretty
We
cool
did.
for you to be.
We took out the Tour Track Championship.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So we took out that. That was pretty cool. We
Yeah.
that was actually my second feature win as well. So we took out the championship and my second feature win. So that was pretty cool.
You getting up there? They're giving out those feature win stickers for your tail tank.
Yeah, yeah,
Good. You're making a nice list of them, I guess.
yeah.
Well, that's all
We've done
right.
it too. So yeah, that's good.
Well done on getting the track championship. That's far out. That's probably one of the championships you like to get. You know what I mean? It's all right getting.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a pretty good track to get a track championship. It's like Sydney
yeah.
back in the
No,
day,
it was
Parramatta.
pretty cool for obviously Rhino. He's on board with us with Push Clothing.
I did see that. Yeah, yeah.
So that was pretty special as well. And it was actually the PHVR.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry,
No, that's right. I'll edit this out.
someone trying to call me. Um, the PHVR Tour Track Championship, which is the Progress Heavy Vehicle Repairs, which is
Yep.
the O'Connells.
Yes.
They put that up for the track championship, and we're pretty close. My family's pretty close with their family, so it was pretty
Oh
cool
yeah.
to sort of take that out.
Yep. Well, there you go.
So,
Dad must have been happy.
Dad's over the moon this season, which is great. If the car owner's happy, everyone's happy.
That's it, man. You get a happy car owner, it means you get good stuff on that race car. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, you find some cool stuff every now. Even though you work at QSS, so he's probably just swinging past and just going, yeah, bring this home and here's the credit card number. Bang. It's probably how
yeah,
it's happening.
no. Well, Bill and the whole team here, they're pretty supportive of me as well. So I'm lucky to have those guys as well. And Jason, the other guy, he's been here for 20 odd years now, so he's pretty supportive as well of me, which is very appreciative.
Yeah, nice. That's what you got to do. So you spoke of the King of the Ring at the start of the season when you raced against Lockie. How many King of the Rings have you raced?
That would have been my third.
Your third one.
Yeah,
So every year you've been in, you've done King of the Ring.
yes, I've done King of the Ring.
And then I think I go back to like probably the one like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, where we came up there and seen you. That was a pretty big field, that one. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that was a pretty big field one. You make the A main on all of them, or
Um, was that the year they were trying to rush us through because it
yes,
was raining? Yes, I made it straight into that one. Yeah,
nice,
yeah.
nice.
So
You would have
yeah,
been
they cancelled.
fresh as a daisy in the sport then. Jeez.
Yeah, I was actually due to start off the front row of the B main, but then they cancelled the B main.
Yep.
So the top four, obviously on points in the B main, they just went straight through.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was starting off the front row of the B main,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Nice.
technically made it through.
That's all right. That's good. That's good.
So,
That's what you want.
yeah,
No teros wasted and no fuel wasted. There you go.
no, that's
Um,
exactly right.
what's been your best finish in the King of the Ring?
Yeah, third
Third.
place.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
which was the recent one, this
yeah.
season's one.
So going into next season, what are your plans?
Well, we've sort of got a couple options whether to attack the club, or the Queensland club stuff, and support these guys up here again, and sort of do Lismore and all that kind of stuff as well. Or we'll do majority of the Toowoomba shows to sort of support, obviously, our new local track, and do a bit of travelling down south.
Yeah, right.
I'd like to get down to like Simpson and all those kind of places down there. That'd be pretty cool to
Yep.
attack. Sort of SummerSlam, that's sort of on the cards
Dude,
as well.
you will love SummerSlam. You will have
Yeah,
the
so
best time ever.
we've been back and forth with Dad and a couple other guys, and we've been sort of back and forth, sort of like, oh, should we do it? Should we not? Like, just so yeah, we'll try and finish this season strong, and we'll work it out what we're doing for the next year, and we'll talk to some of the sponsors and see what they want to do, and we'll have a crack.
Yeah, nice. Well, yeah, it would be awesome to see you down at SummerSlam. I think that's an incredible event. It's
Yeah,
traveling roadshow really. It's like
yeah,
it's so much fun.
yeah. Well, it's
Yeah,
5 rounds or something, isn't it?
no, 2 years ago it was like 4 rounds. Oh, sorry, yeah, last year was 4 rounds. This year was 3 rounds. I think
Okay.
so they go between 3 and 4.
Yeah,
I did speak to some of the people from from Victoria Wingless, and I sort of any chance we can go 4 again, but like it was doable. It was very hard on the officials,
yeah,
and the like all the teams, like obviously Blake Walsh and Travis Miller, like they're the ones winning the stuff. They're loving it, but everyone else is like very tired come the end of it. But yeah, like it was awesome, and they're just great people. Like just everyone was just yeah, so friendly. So you will love that. And then it'd be good if you travel down. I mean, it'd be good to see you down in Sydney or New South Wales, some races there. If we can get our
yeah.
stuff together, that'd be good to see you there. And then
Going to say, yeah, what's sort of the plan with that? Because yeah, we're definitely keen to do some traveling, and it's sort of you sort of got to go past that way anyway to travel.
yeah,
You
hopefully
know, like,
the track down there doesn't make you eat tires because that can kill into your budget, man. Especially when you're on the road. Like, yeah,
yeah, exactly.
you're like, I want these
Yeah.
tires to last me longer. Um,
Um,
yeah. So,
Even like on the same sort of topic, wouldn't mind going over to WA and having a go at the Motorplex. That'd be pretty cool.
well, I suppose you can always make some phone calls and say if you know Lockie Robertson, you reckon he's pretty good. Well, I'm his younger brother and I beat him, so I don't know if
Yeah,
anyone's watching. Give him a ride. He's pretty good. Yeah,
yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
yeah.
That'd,
If not, get Nev to tow the trailer over and you fly. Yeah.
superstar.
There you go, mate. There you go. You're already rocking it after your wins.
Yeah.
Um, so where did the number 57 come from? I've noticed that on your car. It's
So from the start, uh, Dad's racing number was 48,
yep,
but then we couldn't have 48 because the O'Connells had it. Well, still got it. So then Lockie just said, "Oh, well, I'll just have 47," because that was my dad's other racing number. So I was like, "Oh, we'll just grab 47." And then when I started racing, I was just like, "Oh, I'll just go 57." The
right,
47 and 57
yep,
sort of flows.
yep.
So that's
Yeah,
sort of what we stuck with, and yeah, it works.
and it's starting to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, that's all right. Hey, look, man, I appreciate you coming on the show and having a chat. Sorry for bombarding you when you're working there, trying to put away tyres and all the rest, leading up to the Queensland titles. But yeah, thanks for coming on. What I try and do is give everyone an opportunity to thank their sponsors and their partners to help them with their racing. So yeah, mate, Mike's all yours. Who do you want to thank?
Oh, definitely. Cush Clothing, Stone Real Estate, FR Industries, um, Melrose Made Real. He's been a massive supporter of mine this season, or last couple of seasons actually. Terra Firma Civil, they come on for the for the Queensland title and hopefully for the foreseeable future. Um, who else we got? East Coast Cleaning, um, Dryden Signs. Like he's done our signs
Yep.
from the beginning. Very good friends of theirs. So very appreciative of the Dryden family, Rick, Kylie, and the girls for supporting us for the last 8 years, or how long we've been doing this sport for. And then yeah, I think that's about it. Obviously QSS, um, Paul Geary from Shock Doctor.
Yep.
Shock absorber therapy. He's worked with me a lot, and just a couple other people that have also put in a bit of input and supported me through this last couple of seasons. Adam Bilsma, the Q16 crew chief for the QSS team, and Bill and Greg have also helped me out a lot as well. So I appreciate all those guys.
Yeah, nice. No, all good, man. Well, look, thank you very much for coming on the show. Everyone, that there is Tommy Robertson. You would have seen him up in Queensland tearing around the track, winning the High Tech Oils Speedway Track Championship. And also, good luck for you to wrap up the Queensland Wingless Club Championship too. So best of luck to you up in Gladstone. I'm going to put down your racing page down the bottom of this video so everyone can jump on and sort of follow him. But yeah, mate, thank you very much for coming on. Thanks for everyone tuning in, and we'll see you next
Thanks
time.
for having me, mate.
No worries.
Thanks.
See you guys. Bye.